Hi everybody, and today we have a first video. So I'll tell you about Bitcoin, what is Bitcoin, and other interesting facts, things about it. So let's start. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is decentralized digital currency created in January 2009. It follows the ideas set out in a white paper by a mysterious and pseudonymous Satoshi Nakamoto. The identity of the person or person who created the technology is still a mystery. Bitcoin offers the promise of lower transaction fees than traditional online payment mechanisms do, and unlike government issues currencies, it is operated by decentralized authority. Bitcoin is known as a type of cryptocurrency because it uses cryptography to keep it secure. There are no physical bitcoins, only balances kept on a public ledger that everyone has transferred to access. Also, each record is encrypted. All Bitcoin transactions are verified by a massive amount of computing power via a process known as mining. Bitcoin is not issued or backed by any banks or governments, nor is an individual Bitcoin available as a commodity, despite it not being legal tender. In most parts of the world, Bitcoin is very popular and has triggered the launch of hundreds of other cryptocurrencies. Collectively referred to as altcoins, Bitcoin is commonly abbreviated as BTC when traded. Okay, understanding Bitcoin. The Bitcoin system is a collection of computers, also referred to as nodes or miners, that all run Bitcoin's code and store its blockchain. Figuratively speaking, a blockchain can be thought of as a collection of blocks. In each block is a collection of transactions. Because all of the computers running as a blockchain have the same list of the blocks and transactions, and can transparently see these new blocks as they are filled with new Bitcoin transactions. No one can cheat the system. Anyone, whether they run Bitcoin node or not, can see this transaction occurring in real time. To achieve a nefarious act, a bad actor would need to operate 51% of computing powers that make up Bitcoin. Bitcoin has around 30,768 full nodes of mid-November 2021, and the number is growing, making such an attack quite unlikely. But if an attack were to happen, Bitcoin miners, the people who take part in the Bitcoin network with the computers, would likely split off the new blockchain, making the effort the bad actor put forth to achieve the attack a waste. Balances of Bitcoin tokens are kept using public and private keys, which are a long string of numbers and letters linked through the mathematical encryption algorithm that creates them. The public key, comparable to a bank account number, serves as the address published to the world and to which others may send Bitcoin. The private key, comparable to an ATM pin, is meant to be a guarded secret and only used to authorize Bitcoin transmissions. Bitcoin key should not be confused with a Bitcoin wallet, which is physically or digital device that facilitates the trading of Bitcoin and allows users to track ownership of coins. The term wallet is a bit misleading because Bitcoin's decentralized nature means it is never stored in a wallet but rather distributed on a blockchain. Peer-to-peer technology. Bitcoin is one of the first digital currencies to use peer-to-peer technology to facilitate instant payments. The independent individuals and companies who own the covering computing power and participate in the Bitcoin network. Bitcoin miners are in charge of processing the transaction on the blockchain and are motivated by rewards. The release of new Bitcoin and transaction fees paid in Bitcoin. These miners can be thought of and decentralized authority, enforcing the credibility of the Bitcoin network. New Bitcoins are released to miners at a fixed 1 minute at a fixed but predictable declining rate. There are only 21 million bitcoins that can be mined in total. As of November 2021, there are over 18.875 million bitcoin in extents and less than 2.125 million bitcoin left to mine. In this way, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies operate differently from fiat currency. In centralized banking system, the currency is created at a rate machine of the growth of the economy. This system is intended to maintain price stability. A decentralized system like Bitcoin sets the release rate ahead of time and according to an algorithm. Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin is a process by which Bitcoin is released into circulation. Generally, mining requires solving computationally difficult puzzles to discover a new block, which is added to the blockchain. Bitcoin mining adds and verifies transaction records across the networks. Miners are rewarded with some Bitcoin. The reward is halved over 210,000 blocks. The blocks rewarded was 50 new Bitcoin in 2009. On May 11, 2020, the third halving occurred, bringing the reward to each block discovered down to 6.25 Bitcoins. A variety of hardware can be used to mine Bitcoin. However, some yield higher rewards than others. Certain computer chips, called application-specific integrated circuits, ASICs, and more advanced processing units, such as graphic processing GPUs, can achieve more rewards. These elaborate mining processing are known as mining rigs. 1 Bitcoin is divisible to 8 decimal places, 100 million of the Bitcoin, and the smallest unit is referred to as Satoshi, if necessary and if participating miners accept the chain. Bitcoin could eventually be made divisible to even more decimal places. So it was all I want to say. Have a good day.